Hey guys, it's Grimdark Tyke, and welcome back to episode 4 of my Basic Park series. Now, in this episode, I am actually playing kind of with Master Cool 352, someone I met in Roblox, and so he said he wanted to be in a video, so I guess he can be kind of in the background of this one and just be vibing with me as I record. Now, today, I did actually get a recommendation from someone. I forgot their username. I will check it in just a second, but they said to build a subway station. So that's what I'll be doing in this episode, as long as probably making a vintage cars. And let me just say one thing. Uh, these new expansion plots are going to be amazing for expanding sideways out in these directions, although I'll probably build roller coasters out in those areas, and I will do that later in the series since we aren't to that point yet. Anyway, I am going to go check exactly that comment real quick just to see who did it, because I forgot to check that before the video, so I gotta do that real quick. I'll be back in 1 second. Alright, so I did check. It was Chillman. He posted asking maybe do like a subway system. That would be cool. So I am going to build a little subway system. Of course, I'm only going to be building the station right now because we don't actually have enough locations in the park. I don't know where it'll fit right now, so I am just going to be building the station. But you will have seen that comment been put up on screen, just so you can see it a little bit better. And I'm thinking that we're going to put the first entrance to the subway system right around here, actually. Well, either here or maybe off of this path. Actually, since this might be a good spot for like a central ride, I think I'm going to put it over here. Besides, I have the fences, the one-way gates already put in for this area. So I am going to be going and digging it out here. So I think what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to make it 3 blocks wide and then just dig it down a little bit under the ground. So let's go down to here, and we can, yeah, I think this will fit. So we'll have the stairs down there. We'll have this area dug out to here, I believe should be quite nice. All right. And then from down here, we'll have this much area to do things. Now I'm going to add in the stairs real quick. We're going to want to get the cobblestone path, and the reason I'm doing stairs is just because I feel like those would be nice to have. Obviously, we're going to have to be painting these in as well, although it did not. There we go. It did not paint with the correct colors. Anyway, let's grab these stairs again and start going down. Let's just, I'm going to add a subway station. So, yeah, I'll just add these stairs in. Oops, that went in the wrong spot. Real quick, and I'm going to dig out a bit more space, and I will show you what I've got when I'm finished with it. Alright guys, so we are back, and I have done a fair amount of work on this. This did actually take me a while. I think this is a fairly simple subway station. I might add some more things since I'm sure there are obvious things I missed. I did add concrete flooring, and the roof is wooden because I didn't want to bother looking through image panel roofs in order to find a good one. There are a couple spaces for decorations here. I just wasn't quite sure what to put. So that's all I have for here right now. Anyway, I think that turned out pretty well, and it's a pretty good start. Let me just place in all of the bordering walls right here, just so no one accidentally falls in from the wrong side, and also so no one gets over here unless, of course, they hop the fence. But they can't do it in this game, and then you may argue, well, then they can't walk off the path in this game, but I don't care. Anyway, now that we have all this space, I think I'm going to build a vintage cars ride. And I'm also going to speed up this footage so you can watch me build it, but it won't take quite as long as it has in the past. So let's grab my vintage cars ride. I think I'm just gonna have it kind of curve around the outside here, so maybe place it around there I think would be good. Make a bit of a station, and I guess I'll start building in just a minute. Alright guys, so I did finish the track. Now this does cover a fair bit of space, but I'm sure we can do some interesting things in the future with it. And it's less small than this, but I think this is a nice size for this ride. So what I'm going to be doing is just placing in these entrances and exits. I'm also going to be blocking up this. Oops, that would be the wrong. Oh, no, that's the right way. That's the right way. I did it right. I was being dumb. Anyway, I'm thinking that we're kind of just going to have this path end here, and then it might turn in this direction. Maybe go a couple more spaces. And then I'm going to add this just to mark that it might go in this direction. But I'm really not sure yet. We'll see what happens later on in the series. I am, however, going to be adding up a little queue for this ride. I think that this ride could get fairly popular, so I'm just going to add a slightly longer queue, like this, and throw in all of the normal decorations. If you've watched my other episodes, uh, they are all on a playlist. If you haven't seen them, which is on my channel page, go check out those. If you haven't seen them, watch some of my other videos. You might enjoy them if you like this. But I am going to just speed up through this part, not really go through it that much, because it's the same style I've been building with this whole time, so it shouldn't really be anything too different. So I'm just going to speed up through that real quick, and I'll see you right when I'm done. Alright, so I have finished adding a bit of decorations. I added some stalls here, and I think that this is a pretty nice area for the park. I'm going to open this up, and now I'm going to actually do a bit of price fixing, since I think that some of the prices could be improved. So, what I'm going to do here is I am going to just go into this Park Guest Overview tab and look through all these. So Frisbee, Observation Tower, Junior Coaster, all extremely cheap. So I think I'm just going to add, change a few of these prices up to try and get a little bit more income for our park, and I think I could charge 20 for that. I'm also obviously going to have to fix the prices for these. And if you're wondering why I'm changing the prices, guests have preferred prices that are actually different from the default prices, so I am just adjusting most of these to be those same prices. I did make a video on how to get your park to 5 stars. Go check that out. It should be on my channel page if you want to find that. People are still saying Drop Tower is cheap, the Frisbee is cheap, so I'm going to add a couple dollars to that. Spiral Slide is too expensive. What else was it? Drop Tower, I believe. So let's just put that up to 17. I think our park is coming along pretty nicely, and people do seem to be getting on the new vintage cars ride. So I am going to check. Yeah, people think it's cheap. I'm going to put this up to actually 17. I will probably do a bit of decorating on this ride, but I'm not sure if I'll do it in this episode. So I'm just going to do a couple more fixes of pricing, and I guess I could do a bit of decorating for this as well, although I may cut some of it out depending on how much of it I'll do. So you know what? I think I'll just let this refresh a bit and I'll start doing a bit of decorating. So for this one, I want to have some terrain. So I'm not going to have like a huge actual mountain. This is just going to be a pretty simple little thing. Alright guys, that's gonna be about it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I did do a couple of big improvements or additions to my park. One being this little hill with the vintage cars ride, and two being the start of a subway system, which we will expand as we expand our park. Anyway, I think that's all we're gonna have for this video. Thanks you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe. Check out my other videos because you might enjoy those too. Anyway, have a nice day. See you later. Bye.